Hello, people of Earth, and welcome to the Quiffcast with me, Rob Baines, and Jack Baker.
That's me. Hello.
that's him. So, hi, Jack.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing absolutely fantastic. How are
That's
you?
what I like to hear. I am very well. I am very, very well.
Lovely.
Good.
Cracking.
You know what I've been thinking recently?
What have you been thinking recently?
Well, it's more to do with what I've been thinking with than anything else. I don't know if you... Do you know the line that I am... Do you know what I'm getting at, Jack?
Yes.
Yes?
What
am I thinking? What am I thinking with, Jack?
I
what am I thinking with?
I think you're thinking with portals.
I am, mate. I am.
So. I had a feeling.
You had a feeling. So, on today's Quiffcast, we were talking about the franchise known as Portal.
Portal.
A game that was made by the company of Valve. When was the first Portal game actually released? Do you know? Do you remember? Can you give me a little guess?
I don't know.
Exactly.
No, it must be. Almost 10 years ago. It's got to be.
It's 2007.
Were you sure it was 2007?
Yes. I sometimes think that. Yes.
That's so it's 11 years old this year.
Yes. The original Portal game is 11 years old. Portal is a puzzle platform video game developed and published by Valve Corporation. It was released in a bundle package called the Orange Box for Microsoft Windows, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3 in 2007. Wikipedia. Sorry, I shouldn't have said the last word there. I wasn't reading that off. Anyway,
it's okay. I'd pulled up the page and I was following you along with it.
Wow, it's like you wrote this.
Yeah.
So the original one came out in 2007. I truly enjoyed the first Portal game.
You know what? Never played it. Was it any good?
Played the original.
Was it any good?
It was good. It was very short, in comparison, to the second game. It pretty much, the length of the original Portal game was probably the length that you would have played it up to the point where Wheatley does the thing.
He does many things, to be honest.
He does the thing, but he does something particularly, the major plot twist of Portal 2, that sort of, that point backwards, that was probably the length of Portal. But then again, it ranged because it's a puzzle game. So people got stuck. Some people just literally went through it and, they didn't look at any videos online or anything. They literally treated it as a test.
Yeah, well, not much video recording for games was really out then, was it?
I suppose not. I suppose gaming, online gaming video content wasn't
as popular
as it is now. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was so unique. Portal was so unique in terms of a puzzle game because nobody had ever experienced like warping or teleporting from one place to another.
The technical aspect of it, like the game mechanics, were quite unique as well, with the whole, literally being seamless transition between one portal to another. It made you think in a very, very different way, which is what drew me to it. It's a really good game. The first Portal game is pretty much. It's pretty much Shell and GLaDOS just, bitching at each other, with very minimal dialogue from Shell.
As per usual.
As per, And it was quite the storyline was quite simple. I think, it was very, very simple, but it had deeper meaning, and there was all these sort of Easter eggs in it. So you took away from it what you sort of put in as from an exploration perspective. But I really enjoyed the first game, and I was especially hyped for the second one. So you say you have played the second one, but you haven't played the first one.
Yeah, I played the second one. I think it was like a week after it was released.
Mm-hmm. I got it on day one, me. Oh. I was so hyped for it, and I finished it on day one as well. Yeah. I was dedicated that day.
Sat down for a full. I don't know how long it takes to complete it. Not that like 4 hours, 6 hours. 4 hours, probably. More likely.
Yeah, I prefer 6 hours, I think. But what was the premise of Portal 2 from your memory, Jack?
Well, from my memory banks, I remember that you were the infamous Sheldon.
Sheldon?
Sheldon.
Okay, we'll go with that.
That's the one. And you were asleep for a while.
And you make a big body print on that bed.
Yeah. And everything was breaking and stuff because it was all like very old. That's what I remember, and I remember Stephen Merchant as Wheatley.
Stephen Merchant, amazing.
He's a very good voice actor. I do like his voice. I could listen to it for like 3 hours.
Thing is, that was the first thing I heard. That's the first time I heard his voice with Wheatley.
Yeah.
So, whenever I saw anything else with him in it, I could not see. I couldn't not close my eyes and just think, "There's Wheatley doing that."
With Idiot Abroad and stuff like that with Cole Pilkington.
Yeah.
I kept thinking, I was just like, it's Wheatley. I love him.
But Wheatley's become a very iconic character, even though he's just from the the sequel. He's become as iconic as Shell and GLaDOS, I think.
Yeah, it was one of the major parts in it. It was that sort of driving force.
I think Portal 2 is a lot more comedic than the first Portal game.
Yeah.
And I think that was pretty much through the writing, and that character as well. But I think Portal, the first game, was very, standalone. Literally, the only comedic element was the GLaDOS's, sass.
GLaDOS's
I'd say
sass.
GLaDOS's sass. But yeah, Wheatley was an amazing character. I absolutely loved Wheatley. What else happened in the Portal 2?
Oh, you had that. Oh, you went back to the. There was. You know that bit. Was it? I don't know.
What?
Where it was like an office.
Go on.
Do you remember the office? Right, where they had like the old leader of the Portal Industries. What was it called? I can't even remember.
Oh,
Aperture Laboratories, was it?
Yeah.
Was it
Cave Johnson.
Yes, Cave Johnson. Like
his
that was.
Stuff. I did love that bit. There was the but before that, we can say it's been out for at least it's been out for a good. Well, it's been out since the Portal 2 has been out since 2011.
Yeah.
I think it was 2011.
I think
2011.
It's a fair enough spoiler warning. Like if you haven't seen it now.
If you haven't played it and you want to play it, just skip ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
But I think one of the best parts of the game was the time when the Wheatley replaced GLaDOS as the main controller, and he was very happy at first, and then there's a big twist where he takes over, and he just, I don't know, it takes 3 seconds for him to change from really good guy that you love, and then he's just like, oh, he's right.
Yeah, the atmosphere really changes. Like the music starts up, and you're just like, "But I thought you were my friend."
That's like that's the point there, because how short the first Portal game was. I thought, oh yeah, this is a good ending. This. I was like, oh, hang on,
Yeah.
no,
There's
this
more.
is like there's a bit more to this, and that's when we were introduced to more of a, I want to say, what do you say, rural, like a bit more. I don't know, not rural.
Rural. I'm rural, mate.
No, not rural. Like,
Raw.
I don't know.
Well, I don't even know what you're trying to describe.
Because
So
you know what they go to, as you say, they go into the depths. They go into the depths of like
the depths.
Like, man, I don't know how to explain. I don't explain it, but like, you know how the whole thing. You find out that more. I don't know where I'm going with words here. Aperture Science is literally building on itself, and like the further you go down, the further you'll go back in time almost.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you sort of go the forgotten experiments and all the where time's sort of caught up with Oh, that's it. That's the phrase. Nature's caught up with technology, where like everything's overgrown and stuff. But to be honest, the start of the game was actually quite like that, wasn't it? Because everything was broken and everything wasn't working, and you saw like trees and open bits of ceiling and stuff, and then Wheatley. Oh yeah, because Wheatley accidentally. I'm sort of reliving it in my mind now. Wheatley brought GLaDOS back accidentally.
Yeah.
And then she started rebuilding everything, and then Wheatley takes over, and then you get to see a bit more of Aperture Science's history.
Yeah.
And that's where you're introduced to all like the Cave Johnson and the lemon grenades, all that stuff. Lemon grenades.
Didn't he say that? I was just thinking that wasn't actually in the game.
No, there wasn't any lemon grenades in the actual game, but there's because he had this thing saying, when life gives you lemons, I don't want your goddamn lemons. Throw them back. So I can't remember that quote, but yeah. But there's that sort of side of it as well, which is quite interesting. I'm trying to...
Well, you know what I'd love?
What would you love?
I'd love if there was a third one.
I would.
I really would.
I would.
But even though the ending to the second was really... It was pretty darn conclusive. Imagine if the third one was just like another person that was trapped in Aperture Labs.
There's a lot... The thing I love about Portal is there's a lot of like... As I say, in the first game, there's a lot of little Easter eggs and stuff to talk about the history of like the Portal, and then loads of people have made fan films and whatnot about like the history of like I think it's someone called Ratman or something. That's a thing.
Ratman?
Yeah, is it Ratman? Is it Ratman?
I don't know. I don't know.
Ratman Portal. Yeah. There's a comic, and there's like a hidden room in the first Portal game where there's like the history of Ratman, who I think was the guy who made the Portal gun originally. I think that's the thing. And then he fell in love with the companion cube, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, there's lots of little stories that like intertwine with this, but yeah, it'd be good to do something like that, or I don't know. But I think the closest we've got to a Portal 3 so far, I've still got my hopes up, is the Lego Dimensions Portal level.
Yeah,
because they had all the voice actors, and they had the Wheatley voice actor, the GLaDOS voice actor, the Shell voice actor, and the that's just a joke there.
That was a good one. That was I'll tell that at dinner parties.
But it was really good though, because it felt like another Portal game, except it was in Lego. That was the only thing that was a bit different, and you had Batman and all that sort of stuff going on. So it sort of had Portal with more elements onto it, which is pretty much what Lego Dimensions was. But that was really good. I really enjoyed that because it had the puzzle elements to it. You had to play as Shell again. You got the Portal tech and whatnot. But I think we got quite close there. There's also been the DLC. I haven't played any of the DLC for Portal 2 yet, like the I think it's Mel. I think it's something Portal Stories Mel or something.
Portal
Does that ring a bell?
Mel.
Does Mel ring a bell?
No.
Hang on, I'm gonna quick Google.
I'm doing a quick Steam.
What did you think of the? We've played the co-op mode as well, haven't we?
Maybe. Oh wait, no, I'm not actually sure.
I don't know who I've played the co-op mode. I absolutely love the co-op in Portal 2. That was a really good element that they added. Because there's the whole introduction of Atlas and Peabody, and there was, to be honest, there was an extra story there as well, wasn't there?
Yeah,
like the whole finding the human test subject sort of thing. That was really good. I really enjoyed. Yeah, Portal Stories Mel. That's a DLC where you got like a prototype portal gun.
It's a mod because
it's a mod
because they hadn't taken it any further with the game. They opened it up to the Steam Workshop so people could mod it. Because I've played Aperture Tag.
Okay, what's that?
It's more with the Cave Johnson part with the paint stuff.
Oh, Aperture Tag, yeah, I'm just looking at that. Yeah. Is that a separate game or is that like a DLC?
Oh, it's on the workshop. You just download it. Yeah.
You know, I actually really fancy playing Portal too.
Yeah.
Today I've just been like playing on with Portal stuff in SFM, and it's like made me think I really want more Portal. Another DLC that I almost forgot about was to be honest, it wasn't. Was it? I think it might have been. No, it was. It was a DLC for Portal 2. There was a DLC for the Move controllers. So you could use the Move controllers as a thing. You could shoot the portals with your Move controllers, and they would react on game, and you could resize cubes and stuff. That was a big thing in it. That was quite fun. From memory, what else was there? There's also, now that I think about it, there is quite a lot. I mean, we won't talk about the new one, the Portal Bridge Constructor, because that's just not really. That's not really a Portal thing, is it? Really, it's got portals in it, but
it's not the same.
It's just Bridge Constructor, really, isn't it?
Pretty much. When you look at it from most perspectives.
Right, whilst we think of some more DLCs or things we might want to see in the future in our wish list, I'm going to get a word from our sponsor.
Yes, mate.
Have you ever wanted your own me?
My own you?
Yeah. Well, that's not possible.
Well... Why not?
But the next best thing, Quifco has been collaborating with Aperture Science to create the Quifco. So you can order this Quifco from Aperture Science Quifco Collaboratives, and you can own a personality car with the personality of me.
Okay.
It'll tell you jokes. It'll tell you when the new Quifcast is out. It'll wake you up with random improvisational musics, and it will just it shines purple.
It shines purple.
So
like all the time.
All the time.
Like how bright is the light?
It's very bright. So if you have your Quiff car in your room, I mean, if it's asleep, it's all right because his eyelids are closed. But you know, I don't sleep that much, so
it's like a radioactive, like
the Quiff,
so bright you can't close your eyes. You're still seeing it when you close your eyes.
yeah, it floods the room with purple light.
Oh,
it's quite atmospheric. It's quite atmospheric.
If you could look directly at it, it'd be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah.
How much do one of those cost me?
It's do you need to know?
Yeah, I do.
It's 25.
25.
2,500, yeah.
2,500. Is that like what? I just get the Quiff car for that.
The Quiff car, you get the Quiff car, yeah.
Yeah.
Do I get a you get like a sticker as well.
I get a sticker.
You get a little sticker. You know how like Apple products they always like you got a little Apple sticker. You got a Quiff sticker and an Aperture sticker, but mixed together. It's a limited edition. You can't get that sticker anywhere else. So if you want that sticker, you'll have to get the Quiff car. Quapita.
Oh, I want that. Quapita. Yeah.
Quapita.
Put me. Yeah, mate. Put me down for a pre-order.
I will do. I'll let's get a piece of paper. Hang on. I've got to make a book because there's been so many pre-orders. There we go. Got that down.
Fantastic.
It'll be ready for you in, I don't know, about
a while.
2 years. 2 years.
2 years?
No, not that long.
Oh, okay.
2 years.
It's a short wait for such a great product.
Exactly.
That's it.
And, limited. Jack was the 257th out of 500. So, that's impressive. It's already gone the halfway mark, hasn't it? So, get ordering.
Get them in. Get more orders in.
Get your Quiff car now. Anyway, so yeah, there's now going back to the Move controller thing. I really love that. I don't think many people played that side of it because it was quite niche. It's quite niche. Only PlayStation 3 owners with the Move controllers could play it. There's also that Steam thing, isn't there? There's like a little Steam experience for Portal.
Steam experience for Portal?
Like the Steam VR or HTC. There's a VR experience for Portal, but it's a very short thing because it's about robot repair or something. That's a little smidge. That's a little smidge. What we really need right now is, I've said this in the past, but I'm going to say it again. We need an actual Portal VR game.
That'd be good.
Like on PSVR, just because I've got that, but also with PlayStation VR aim support, so you can use that aim controller.
Yeah. Use that
as your Portal gun. Boosty, and you can go through it. Oh. That would be crazy, but I understand that they might have a bit of motion sickness with all the flying and loopy holes. But that's a risk I'm willing to take, I think.
I've just looked up.
Go on.
So I was trying to recollect my memories of Aperture Tag. Instead of a Portal gun, it's a paint gun.
Is it because it's based on the gels?
Yeah, but it's a gun. It's a gun that has red and blue, or orange and blue paints. Yeah.
I've never played Aperture Tag. I really want to play it.
Well, you see, the thing is, I think it's only on Steam. It's only on Steam. Yeah, and
I have Portal 2 on Steam.
It'll run you 79 pence. 79 pence for this mod. Down from £4.
Wow.
Pricing for science, that's what I do.
As a paid mod?
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. I thought Steam Workshop stuff was all
No,
freebies.
Some of them are freebies, but it's just to support the developer.
I suppose, yeah. That's a small price to pay, and I've got a bit of Steam Wallet, so I might take them up on that.
Yeah, just slip them 79p.
Oh, cheeky 79p.
Yeah, 80% off. Get it while you can. Just an advertisement.
That's another. We're not sponsored, but
be.
we better be.
Yeah, why not?
We better be.
We should be.
We were sponsored to get a free DLC. That's what we're getting.
Yeah, that's it.
We're not paying 79p.
No, it's
sponsored.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. We're sponsoring them. No. Okay. I'll probably get it after this. But yeah. What would you like to see? What would you, out of Portal 3? What would you, if ever, Portal 3 was ever going to happen? What kind of new things would you like in it? Or more things would you want?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll put you on the spot now, mate.
You see, like with the technologies and stuff, I'm not even sure what you could do with that to make it new, because you've got bounces, you've got all sorts. Yeah, but I don't know. I'd like to see some more like other technologies other than the portal gun and the gels. I'd like to see something else. Don't know what, but I'd just like to see like a little bit of variation there. I think it'd be nice and fresh.
You know what I'd like?
What would you like?
Time portals.
Time portals. Oh.
So you boost one portal, and if a wall was there that it wasn't in the past, you go through it and you could meddle with things in the past, and when you go through the portal again, it's different.
Oh.
I'd like a portal time-ish thing.
You see?
The fourth dimension.
You see?
Yeah?
You say that. There's actually a DLC for that.
What?
Yeah, there's a DLC for that.
What's it called?
It's called Thinking with Time Machine.
What? Oh my god, it is.
That is a free mod.
What? Oh my god, well.
Holly, look, I think you can see into the future, dude. Like, you talk about that and it just pops up, like...
What? I did not even know about that. I'm telling the truth there. I was plucking that from my head. I was thinking, oh, that'd be a cool idea. Nope, someone else has thought that too.
They've got a tablet and everything. Wow, that looks fresh.
Wow.
Wow.
That looks amazing. Wow. On that note, I might actually start playing a bit more Portal, you know what I mean? Get these mods going.
Yeah,
I haven't modded it. I haven't modded in my game at all, and now I'm actually considering it. Getting back into the Portal things.
You should.
I should.
Yes.
I might even give. You know what they should do? They should remaster it.
You know what? They should, for like the next gen consoles.
Yeah.
And stuff. I'd love to see a 4K version of Portal 2.
I would
get that. That'd be great.
I'd love to see it just on the standard PS4. Just like being able to play co-op just through, share play. Oh no, it was online as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. But you could do it through Steam and PS3.
Yeah,
you could do that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, get on it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, until Portal 3, have a look at... If you haven't looked at them already, I haven't, but I am going to. Have a look at these new mods that people are making. Some of them are paid, some of them are not, but they all are really good. And obviously, you can make your own Portal levels with the Portal Creator tool thing that there is as well. That's another thing. Yeah. So there is a lot of Portal stuff to think with.
A lot of Portals to think.
Lots of thinking Portal stuff. So there you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. Until Portal 3, give them a bash.
Give them a big old bash.
Until next time, thank you for listening to this Quiffcast. Hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to press that subscribe button on whatever platform you are listening to this on, and follow us on the social medias. And we shall see you in the next Quiffcast. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Bye.
See ya. Bye.
Did you say see a spy? Do you see a spy, Jack?
Maybe.
I see a spy!
He's looking at me.